Hi guys, this is a quick video on how to check a Ford starter solenoid. This particular one is a 4-post terminal. This one grounds from the body on top here, and this will be your feed from the battery, positive cable here. This is your S terminal from when you crank it to start. This one here is I terminal. This goes to the coil to give it voltage battery when you're cranking. And this goes to your starter. So when this gets energized, when you turn the key, this post and the I post and the starter post both get energized. So the first thing I would do is put your multimeter to ohms. You should have continuity between your S terminal and your ground. Now, whenever I say ground, if your ground is here, just do that test on this ground. I don't want to keep on repeating it, it's going to take too long. Okay, so continuity test number 1. Ground and positive. Hold on a second there. That's good. Should be around 3.5. I know it said 4 something, but I wasn't holding it, too good on here. Okay. So once you have continuity there, the next thing is, well, that's the way to check it with the multimeter if it's out of the car. The best way to check this is while it's still on the car, which you probably still be, that's how you will be doing the test. So when you're on the car, make sure you have battery voltage when you connect the terminal here and the ground. In other words, set your multimeter to voltage, touch the ground, and touch the power. You should have battery voltage displaying here. Now if you don't, then check your ground, make sure the contact is good. If the ground is here, make sure your wires are good to the ground, make sure there's no corrosion anywhere, make sure everything's tight. Another thing to check is make sure the cable is good. You might want to do a voltage drop test, check the voltage of the battery, then check the voltage here. Make sure there's no corrosion anywhere, make sure the terminals are tight, make sure everything's clean on the battery, the terminals are tight. Just tug a little bit on everything, make sure everything's good. So if you go beyond that and you do have power here, you have battery voltage here, next step would be make sure you get battery voltage here. That you can have a buddy turn the key all the way, see if you get power here. Same thing. Voltage meter, multimeter to voltage, ground, power. And a crank, you should see voltage here. Or put a test light here and here. When it's cranked, you should have power here. Last test to make sure this is functioning properly and it's not your solenoid. What you could do is, once you've gone through everything else, with the power going here, make sure you have power. If you have an I terminal, you have power here, so connect your ground and your power. You should see 12 volts, battery voltage, sorry. And next step would here be, once this is energized, you get power here, make sure you have the same power here as you do here. So just, do a voltage test, ground, power, test that, the voltage, then ground, power. That should be the same. Or with a test light, connect ground and tap on this, it should turn on. Ground, tap on this, as you did before, it should turn on. And that's how you test a Ford solenoid. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Thanks. Bye.